The Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, as depicted in the Harry Potter series, is divided into 4 houses.
They are Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin.
Each with its own unique qualities and character traits. Now in Avatar: The Last Airbender, we've all seen different characters with different personalities.
What are you doing here, Twinkle Toes? How'd you know it was me?
Don't answer to Twinkle Toes, it's not manly!
You're the one whose bag matches his belt.
But what if they were to be sorted into the 4 Hogwarts houses? Like, can you imagine Avatar Aang, Katara, Sokka, and Toph wearing the robes of Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin? Amazing, right? Well, let's begin the sorting ceremony and put these remarkable characters into their rightful houses at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. First up, we have Sokka.
That's right, I'm Sokka. It's pronounced with an aka. Young ladies, I rocked ya!
Sokka consistently demonstrates bravery throughout the series, whether it's standing up to enemies.
Stop wasting our time and give us the information. You're powerless right now, so you're in no position to refuse.
Facing dangerous situations.
This guy is too good! He shoots fire from his brain!
We should split up. He can't chase us both.
Or protecting his friends and loved ones. Despite not being a bender like his companions, Sokka often takes on leadership roles within the group.
In order to take out the Firelord, or in this case, the Melon Lord, our timing has to be perfect.
He's smart enough to come up with innovative plans and solutions to overcome challenges.
Oh!
Yes?
What you just said! That's how we're gonna take down the drill! The same way Ty Lee took down all these big earthbenders!
By hitting its pressure points.
And using his intellect to outsmart opponents.
I've studied northern water style, southern water style, even foggy swamp style.
That's called Sokka style. Learn it!
Let's not forget that this guy has a witty and sarcastic sense of humor.
You can't arrest me. You all need me more than you know.
Looks like Long Fang is long gone!
Yeah, I've been waiting to use that one.
Without Sokka, I'm telling you, the show would have been so boring.
We need to find a way to jog his real memories.
Maybe Katara could kiss him. That should bring something back.
Maybe you should kiss him, Sokka.
Hey, just an idea.
A bad one.
Over the course of the series, Sokka undergoes significant character development. He learns from his experiences, matures emotionally, and becomes more understanding and compassionate towards others. Despite his initial skepticism towards Aang and bending in general,
I know you don't like Aang, but we owe him.
Katara, are you gonna talk all day or are you coming with me?
he becomes a loyal and supportive friend to Aang and the rest of Team Avatar. Given these traits, Sokka would likely fit well into
Gryffindor!
Gryffindor values bravery, courage, and leadership, all of which are evident in Sokka's character. Now we come to Zuko, the complex and conflicted character.
Who's Zuko?
Oh, just some angry freak with a ponytail who's tracked us all over the world.
What's wrong with ponytails, ponytail?
Zuko is incredibly determined, especially when it comes to capturing the Avatar, to restore his honor and regain his place in the Fire Nation.
Uncle, do you realize what this means?
I won't get to finish my game.
It means my search. It's about to come to an end.
Why don't you enjoy a cup of calming jasmine tea?
I don't need any calming tea! I need to capture the Avatar!
Despite facing numerous setbacks and challenges, Zuko continues to persevere in his quest, demonstrating resilience in the face of adversity. Initially driven by a desire to restore his family's honor, he eventually comes to understand a deeper meaning of honor that involves doing what is morally right.
I know I've made some bad choices. But today, I'm gonna set things right.
Over time, Zuko develops empathy for others, gaining a greater understanding of different perspectives and the consequences of his actions.
I'm begging you, Prince Zuko. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Who are you? And what do you want?
His journey of self-discovery, unwavering determination, and his commitment to doing what he believes is right align closely with the characteristics associated with Gryffindor House. Additionally, Gryffindor's acceptance of those who have the courage to change and grow fits well with Zuko's redemption arc.
You did the right thing, nephew. Leave it behind.
Moving on to Toph, the original Beifong.
I thought Beifong was grumpy.
I'm the original Beifong.
Toph is an earthbending prodigy with a bold, arrogant, and straightforward personality.
Poor Toph. She must be so scared.
You think you're so tough? Why don't you come up here so I can smack that grin off your face?
I'm not smiling.
This 12-year-old has a sharp wit and a playful sense of humor, often teasing and joking with her friends.
We can take them. 3 on 3.
Actually, Toph, there's 4 of us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't count you. You know, no bending and all.
I can still fight!
Okay, 3 on 3 plus Sokka.
Her sarcastic remarks add levity to tense situations.
Suki, are you okay? You have to be more careful. Come on.
Thanks for saving my life, Toph. Hey, no problem, Sokka.
Toph is physically and emotionally resilient, having grown up in a wealthy but stifling environment.
I've let you have far too much freedom. From now on, you will be cared for and guarded 24 hours a day.
But Dad!
We are doing this for your own good, Toph.
She is fiercely independent and self-reliant.
Look here, Sugar Queen. I gave up everything I had so that I could teach Aang earthbending. So don't you talk to me about being selfish.
Did you just slam the door in my face?
Should we do something?
Hey, I'm just enjoying the show.
Despite her young age and disability, she refuses to be coddled or limited by others' expectations, choosing to forge her own path.
Toph, I guess you should just come with me.
Why? Because you think I can't put up posters on my own?
Toph is also cunning and resourceful, often devising schemes that benefit both herself and others. However, she is fiercely loyal to her friends, whom she accompanies on their journey to defeat the Fire Nation. Given these qualities, Toph would be sorted into
Gryffindor!
Like the lion-hearted, Toph fearlessly charges into challenges, never backing down from a fight. Next, we have Iroh. Iroh is incredibly wise, offering profound insights and guidance to those around him.
Give me your money, old man! With a poor stance, you are unbalanced and you can be easily knocked over.
His life experiences and spiritual understanding make him a source of wisdom for both his nephew, Zuko, and Team Avatar.
Prince Zuko, pride is not the opposite of shame, but its source. True humility is the only antidote to shame.
He shows kindness even towards his enemies, showing a genuine desire to see people grow and find inner peace. Despite his incredible skills as a firebender and his esteemed status as a former general of the Fire Nation, Iroh remains humble and down-to-earth. He is spiritually attuned, drawing wisdom from the philosophies of the Four Nations and the spirits of the world. He possesses immense physical and emotional strength, having endured personal loss and hardship throughout his life.
I'm sorry, I just nag you because, well, ever since I lost my son,
Uncle, you don't have to say it.
I think of you as my own.
His emphasis on inner growth, optimism, and loyalty make him a natural fit for
Hufflepuff!
Next is Ty Lee.
Ty Lee, could that possibly be you? Azula!
Ty Lee is not your typical Fire Nation citizen. Unlike her friend Azula, she does not possess the ability to bend fire, nor does she share Azula's ambitious and self-serving nature. Instead, Ty Lee harbors a desire to distinguish herself and leave her mark on the world. Her journey towards individuality led her to join a circus, where she showcased exceptional agility and acrobatic skills. Ty Lee's fighting style revolves around her knowledge of pressure points, which she uses to incapacitate opponents without causing serious harm.
Who did this to you?
2 girls ambushed us. One of them hit me with a bunch of quick jabs, and suddenly I couldn't earthbend.
Ty Lee. She doesn't look dangerous, but she knows the human body and its weak points.
She has a cheerful and bubbly personality and values friendship and loyalty. These traits make her a natural fit for Hufflepuff House. Firelord Ozai is next on the list. Ozai is intensely ambitious, driven by a desire for power and dominance. He seeks to expand the Fire Nation's influence and cement his own authority as its ruler.
It's time for this world to end in fire, and for a new world to be born from the ashes.
And because of that, he shows little empathy or compassion. Ozai is also a master manipulator, skilled at using deception and coercion to manipulate others to do his bidding. This guy is incredibly arrogant, believing himself to be superior to others by virtue of his royal lineage and firebending prowess.
From our airships we will rain fire over their lands, a fire that will destroy everything.
There's no fitting house to place this maniac than
Slytherin!
After all, he believes so much in the importance of pureblood heritage, plus his disdain for weakness or sentimentality further support this sorting. Now let's talk about Katara. As the maternal figure in the group, Katara often takes on a nurturing role.
Who wants a nice, cool glass of watermelon juice?
Oh, me!
Providing guidance and support to her younger companions.
Where did you guys get the money to buy all this stuff?
Toph got us money. She scammed one of those guys in town who moves the shells around all sneaky-like.
She used earthbending to win the game! Classic!
Ah, so she cheated.
Hey, I only cheated because he was cheating. I cheated a cheater. What's wrong with that?
She is fiercely protective of those she cares about, acting as a caretaker and guardian when needed.
Whoa! Here for a rematch?
Trust me, Zuko. It's not gonna be much of a match.
She is very determined, especially when it comes to mastering waterbending and aiding in the quest to defeat the Fire Nation. She perseveres through challenges and setbacks, refusing to give up on her goals.
Fine. You want to learn to fight so bad? Study closely.
Katara has a strong sense of justice and fairness, seeking to right wrongs and stand up for the oppressed.
Aang, this is all my fault.
No, Katara, it isn't.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Her willingness to stand up for what's right place her firmly in
Hufflepuff!
Next is Azula. Azula is exceptionally intelligent and strategic, often outmaneuvering her opponents through careful planning and manipulation.
You stay here. May will handle the hostage trade so you don't have a chance to mess it up.
She really understands human psychology and uses it to her advantage.
Oh, Sokka's your name, right? My favorite prisoner used to mention you all the time. She was convinced you were going to come rescue her. Of course, you never came, and she gave up on you.
She desires to prove herself as the superior heir to the Fire Nation throne, and will stop at nothing to achieve her goals.
And for your loyalty, I've decided to declare you the new Firelord.
Firelord Azula?
Slytherin traits are evident in her persona, with her cleverness, independence, and wit standing out prominently. However, these qualities are intertwined with darker aspects of her personality. Moving on to Suki.
You mean you don't remember? Maybe you remember this.
Suki!
Sokka, it's good to see you.
Just like Sokka, Suki is a non-bender, but she is physically strong and highly skilled in hand-to-hand combat. As the leader of the Kyoshi warriors, she undergoes rigorous training and is proficient in martial arts techniques, making her a formidable fighter.
Wait a second, there's no way a bunch of girls took us down.
A bunch of girls, huh? The Unagi's gonna eat well tonight.
She demonstrates bravery and courage in the face of danger, fearlessly confronts adversaries, and stands up for her beliefs, even when outnumbered or outmatched. She is decisive, resourceful, and capable of rallying her fellow warriors to action in times of need. Suki's courage, strength, and leadership align closely with Ravenclaw values. The next and final person on this list is the Avatar himself, Aang.
The grass is so soft.
That's not grass. Appa's shedding.
Oh, gross.
That's not gross. It's just a part of spring. You know, rebirth, flowers blooming, and Appa gets a new coat.
He is known for his playful and carefree personality.
Check this out.
Often displaying a mischievous sense of humor.
That's some luck you knew Jin Wei and Wei Jin.
You could call it luck. Or you could call it lying.
What?
I made the whole thing up.
You did not.
Despite his youthful appearance, Aang possesses wisdom beyond his years due to his status as the Avatar. He is guided by his strong sense of justice and compassion, always striving to find peaceful resolutions to conflicts. He was advised to kill the Firelord Ozai.
This goes against everything I learned from the monks. I can't just go around wiping out people I don't like.
Sure you can. You're the Avatar.
This isn't a joke, Sokka! None of you understands the position I'm in!
But found a way to take Ozai's bending away.
So did you finish the job?
I'm still alive.
I learned there was another way to defeat him and restore balance. I took his bending away.
Wow, who taught you that?
A giant lion turtle.
Because he believes so much in the air nomad's teachings of being a pacifist. In the end, Aang fulfills his destiny as the Avatar, bringing balance to the world and leaving behind a legacy of hope and peace.
Please. The real hero is the Avatar.
There's absolutely no doubt that this kind and loving Avatar deserves to be in
Hufflepuff!
Did you enjoy this video? Let us know in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, be sure to check out these other great contents from Mindbursters. Until next time, stay geeky.